Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I am going to do a hopefully short get ready with me. I wanted to pull out my Too Faced Cinnamon Swirl palette. Now, this is what it looks like if you haven't seen it. This was last year, I do believe. I did a look, oh, did I put it up? I must have. Yeah, I did. I did a look the other day. Well, here's the box. With the pumpkin spice. And I don't think I filmed it. I think I was just getting ready for something. Anyway, I filmed it. I mean, I didn't film it, but I put it on and I really liked it. And so I wanted to give the Cinnamon Swirl another whirl. But, and I unboxed this the other day. This is the Essence My Skin Perfector Tinted Primer. This is in the shade 20 Nude Beige. And I've already put it on my face, but I thought I was recording, but I won't. So, but this feels very, very much like Benefit's Professional. It looks like it. It applies like it. But I remember Professional being a little bit more drying, and this is not. This has been on my face maybe 10 minutes, and it doesn't feel drying at all. So, and I'm going to use a tried and true foundation, which is the It Cosmetics, to kind of see how it works with that primer. So, we shall get started. I am still doing some pre-filming. I did get a new phone. Yay! Finally. So, I'm filming on an iPhone 14. We'll see how this goes. I hope good. I am going to prime my eyes, and I'm just going to use my Urban Decay Primer Potion. It's right up here, close by. I hope everyone is having a good day. So far, so good with me. No complaints. Woke up this morning, so that's always a positive. Had a bit of a rough day yesterday, but you know, tomorrow is a new day, and today is that tomorrow, so it is a new day. A new day to start anew. Like I tell my children and myself, every day is a new day to give your life a reset. Restart. If you're having a bad day, the next day has to be better, because there's only one way to go, and that's up. I am going to set my eye primer. I do have to set it because I have such oily eyelids. Dry tail skin, but oily eyelids. So, I did attempt to do a little something to my brows. As usual, I used my ColourPop brow in Bangin' Brunette, and I may need to do a different color because I colored my hair, y'all. Now, let's see. I do want to use this foundation with a foundation brush and not a sponge. because a brush applies it to me a little better. I used the shade, whoops, light, but I'm going to go in with a little bit of fair. Just a small amount. And I dropped it. But it's the It Illumination. CC cream. What is up with my hair today? Take my brow gel and put it a little bit in these horrific brows. Gosh. Some days I want to just shave them off. But then I know I can't draw them back on. Yeah, they are what they are. Okay. I'm going to go in with this palette. And get some of this mess out of my way. You'd think I'd have my crap together, but I typically don't. I have got my stove. I don't know if I've told y'all that in another video. If I hadn't, sorry. Here it is again. I got a stove. Yay! Very, very, very happy that I got a stove. Because I'm here to tell you, you know, I've often said, oh, I don't use my stove that much. I don't cook a lot. You don't realize how much you do until you don't have something. Let me just tell you. Phew. This is not the brush I want, but I don't know where that brush is. I washed brushes, and for the life of me, I moved them right here. Ha, got my brush I wanted. It was hiding behind my mirror. I think I'm going to go in with, I'm just going to do imagine that, a neutral look. So I'm going to start with this shade, which is Lick the Spoon. Very, very, very pigmented. Very dusty. I am going to use my little shadow shield here, because I haven't, you know what, let me go ahead and set this concealer down, because I have already, it's still wet, and I need it to be sat down. So I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury powder. Because it's here. And I'm trying to use things up that I can't seem to part with for whatever reason. And then I look on my shelf and I'm like, oh, which palette do I want to use? And then I get overwhelmed because I got, you know, I'll pull this one out and I'm, oh, that looks too much like this one. So I need to do better with declutters, organization. I mean, they're organized. I have them organized by I have all my Too Faced together, ABH, Revolution, Sigma, Urban Decay. I have all of those together. But, and then my smaller palettes, I have them all lumped together, which is what I need to use. Because, you know, when you pick up a palette that only has, you know, 4, 5, 6 shades, even, you know, the 9 pans, it doesn't seem as overwhelming as it does when I pick up a palette like this. I'm like, where do I begin? I'm going to do one eye, and then I'll just come back and do the other. That's a pretty shade. Pretty fall look. Let's see. I think this was a Christmas palette. I don't think this was a fall. I think. Heck if I know. Now I'm going to go in this shade, which is See Me Rolling, and then I'm going to dip into, okay, so this is the shade I'm going into next, and then these two, which are Cinnamon Roll, or Cinnamon Swirl, and then Batter Up, these two to deepen. So, let's find a brush, and let's go into this one. These are very pigmented. These Too Faced palettes. The other one, the pumpkin one, I thought the same thing. I did a purple look with that. It was so pretty. But I don't think... I might have took a picture. I don't remember. It was we were going to, we had the grands, and we were going to town. And I had maybe 15 minutes. And that palette just happened to be on my vanity because I was going to do a look with it. And so I just used it. I was going to do a look with it for you guys. A fall look. That Cinnamon Swirl shade, which is what that is, that was already pretty deep. went on deeper than what it looked like in the pan, and that batter up, I feel like just muddied it a little bit. So I'm going to go back in with that first shade, which is Lick the Spoon, and see if I can unmuddy it. Oh, look at the shimmers. I'll swatch a few. That one felt pretty dry. Okay, let's see. I'm a terrible swatcher. Oh, that one's pretty crumbly. Very crumbly. Whoa. Can you see that chunk up there? Which one was that? That was Sweet and Spicy. Yeah, that was... Yeah, that's a very chunky shade. But I think I'm going to go in with that I'm Toasted, which was that copper. What's this one? Sticky Fingers. Oh, that one's pretty. Yeah, go in with those two, which is I'm Toasted, which is this one, and then Sticky Fingers, which is this one. It looks pink there, but it's more, well, I guess in different, well, maybe this is one of those shifters. We shall see. Okay. I am going to wet this because it's what I do. I'm just dropping everything today. Gracious sakes. Very fall for sure. These warm tones, which is what I love. I love warm tones. And I'm not quite bringing it all the way to the end. Phew, I'm wheezing a little bit. And let's go in with that Sticky Finger. Oh, that's a crumbly shade too. That Sticky Fingers. And I'm just going to kind of put this at the front a little bit. That's pretty. It does kind of shift a little pinky, orangey pink almost. But I like that. I like that look. And let's put a little bit of that darker shimmer. Oh, wow, yeah, okay. I didn't spray it, and I barely touched it. There we go. Right there on the end. Okay, I'm satisfied with that. I really like that look. Okay, let me do the other eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I did the other eye, and I'm really liking this look. It's not a look that I'm just satisfied with. I really like it. Really do. All right. For blush, I am going in with an all-time fave, which is the Believe Beauty cream blush. This is in Dollface. Yes, Dollface. And I'm going to use my sponge. No, I'm going to use my foundation brush with this. Ooh, this is a little pink. Darn it. I say this like I'm surprised what color this is. But I thought it would be a little... I thought the pink in that eyeshadow would kind of mix a little bit pinker and make this a little bit more cohesive. But it's okay. We can make it work. Make it work. Make it work. Okay. Let me get some of that blush off. That's what it's about. Making what you got work. Or not caring what it might look like to somebody else, you know. If I like it, I'm going to wear it. I'm going to see what it looks like with bronzer. And I'm just using my LA Girl matte bronzer. It's like that in the shade Back to the Beach, which is, I think it's the lightest shade bronzer. Back to the Beach. I don't know if it comes in a different different shades or not. I can't remember. It's dusty. What's up with my hair today? It is typically it stays like it's supposed to. Then again, usually I fall asleep with my hair in a ponytail. And last night I didn't. I hopped out of the shower and that was it. I was out like a light in the middle of watching a video. When I woke up this morning, it had stopped, and I was like, daggone, I was right in the middle of that. Let me go ahead and spray my face. This is the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray, and this one's in coconut. Oh, it's very strong today for some reason. Oh, God, I hope I'm not getting a migraine, because, oh, man, usually when I'm getting or on the cusp of having one, my other senses are so heightened. Let's see. I'm going to use this Makeup Geek eyeliner in nude. And this one has always performed really good for me. I got it when they were And had everything marked down. Eyes are starting to water. Heck on it. There they go. Watering already. Heck on it. And I know it's not the spray because I've used it for a very long time. There's nothing new really around my eyes. Okay. Highlight. I'm going in with my Makeup Revolution, the collaboration with Soph. This one is in Sugar Frosting, and that's what it looks like. And I use both. I just take my highlighter brush. Actually, I'm gonna use a fan brush, and I just kind of mix in both of them. This brush is a Morphe brush, and it came in a set when it didn't even have a name. I mean, these were bottom of the barrel brushes, but this is one of my favorite brushes because as I've washed it over time, it's truly fanned out. I mean, you can see in the thing, and it goes on so effortlessly. It's better than any other the fan brushes that I have. And I just kind of go in like this, and then I'll do the other side. And I'll pop it on my face, like so. So the primer didn't feel much of my fine lines, and but you know what, primers typically don't own me, so I don't knock them for that because I have mature skin. I'm not gonna be able to feel these pores and look 18 years old again, but it didn't feel drying. The primer didn't. This didn't feel drying, and it didn't feel tight. Didn't make my face feel tight. And if I'd used the maybe a darker shade, I could have probably just used that and been fine. Let's see. I think I am going to put just a very small amount of the Cinnamon Swirl shade, which is this one, and blend it out with this one on the lower lash line. And I usually just kind of go on the outer. I don't ever carry it all the way in. And I don't know why I'm even doing this, because my eyes are watering, but and I'm going to use that brush because it's got some on it. And that is all I'm going to do there. For the inner corner, I'm going in with Frost Those Buns, which is this shade, which is almost peachy. I'm going to spray, but I'm going to use a different spray. Oh. Wow, that was showed up a little darker than I want. So, I'm just going to tap it with my fingers. And I'm going to go in with the highlighter. And I'm going in with just this one. And hopefully cover that. That was just a little too orangey, peachy, whatever you want to call it. Too bright for me. Alright, that's it. Closing the palette. Lips. Lips. Oh, you know what? I know. Let's go in with this deep lipstick that I just got from Wet n Wild. And this is, I think it's Almond Rose. It's the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner. Yep, 132 Almond Rose. This is very creamy. And my lips are very chapped, so it's not gonna be the smoothest of applications, but there we go. This is the completed look. I do like the eyes. I am going to hold off on mascara for obvious reasons. I will go ahead and curl. There we go. This is it. The final completed fall look featuring my Cinnamon Swirl, which I'm very, very, very happy with. All the colors were there. Very, very, very pigmented. I mainly used, you know, this side of the palette. This one shade right here, Frost Those Buns, that I intended to use for the inner corner. It was just a little too peachy. Let's see what this one looks like. Gooey goodness. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That's this one. I should have went in with that one. Some of them feel dry as I'm swatching them, but they go on beautifully. So, you know, no complaints whatsoever. Very, very beautiful colors. They look like most other Too Faced palettes, honestly, but I'm happy with the look that I came up with. So, okay, guys, this is it for this long video. I'm so very sorry, but if you waited to the end, I appreciate it. I hope you give this video a like. I hope you subscribe, leave me a comment, and have a great day. Bye, guys.